Not my fault somebody put that beer there. I don't bring beers on stage.
You have them brought.
That's my work rule. This is not my choice. Just being polite. You know, that's an ugly rumor that's been spread for years by some little short blonde-haired singer.
Good song.
I've always been very proud of that song. Talking about the Sincerley album, the first album. Thank you. We got signed in Hollywood by Shelter Records, which was really, stupid because there was Shelter Records in Tulsa because Leon lived there, but everybody hated us there. And it was like you went down if you went down to a bar while Leon was there, somebody be in there singing like this. And then you go down the street to another bar, somebody be singing like that. And so it was, everybody wanted to be in with Shelter and be in with Leon. And we liked Leon. He was very talented, but we didn't think that really quite matched our style of music. But we went out to Los Angeles and just matter of factly, just to go get our record deal. We didn't know it was supposed to be hard. And ended up by weird circumstances getting signed. And so we went back to Tulsa and they asked us to go in and learn recording in the church studio there in Tulsa that Leon had owned, and they said very specifically that they didn't want us to go in and try to make a record. They wanted us to, we've been working with a little TIAC 4-track, and so they're teaching us, they said, just get started, and it was just like this guy, Phil Seymour I'm talking about. The very first night that we're in the studio, he pulls me into another room and goes, Dwight, let's make a hit record tonight. And so we recorded I'm on Fire the first night that we ever recorded for a record company. The company actually wasn't very displeased with us. And in fact, those records like Twilley Don't Mind and Sincerely, they never seem to go away. They just keep coming out and reissue and reissue. It's like a bad fungus. And when I put out a really good record over the last 10, 20 years, they'd say, a lot of times they'd say, Twilley has released a very strong record, but it doesn't quite live up to the magic of the first records. So, and a lot of artists have had to live with that. So finally, when we released Soundtrack, the word from the press was, Twilley has actually matched or equaled the quality of the first Twilley Band albums. I was like, for the love of God, talk about something off your damn bucket list. What a relief. But I had a bunch of songs, but I would just go around, I would just write a song. And by the way, when the Shelter finally died, they collapsed, shortly after we were signed with them. They were throwing all these things away, and I found a box, and it was a box of the original Sincerely promotional posters. And I kept them in like a closet for like 20 years instead of them going in a dumpster. And I have some of them here tonight. And they're being spread around the country slowly, and a lot of people have really enjoyed them. So I want to let you know they're here. We don't have one display, but we'll show you one. But they're beautiful. They're literally 40 years old now, and they're in mint condition, and I'll be glad to sign one for you. But anyway, so I was writing songs, and we just record them as I was going. And I remember one night, I spent a lot of time in California, and sometimes you get your Santa Ana winds, and it's kind of nice at night, but it's kind of dusty. But certain one of the things I love about Tulsa, it could be the burning hot ass day, you know, it's just a melting hot day. But come like 10 or 12 in the evening through it out till dawn, a lot of times it's just this blowing, beautiful, warm breeze where you wouldn't even think about wearing a shirt, especially women. And I mean, it's just a beautiful time of year. I'm very sad that it's almost over. But on one of those nights, I came over to Phil's house and tapped on his bedroom window, and he came out where they had like a little, one of those fake wishing well type things. I brought my acoustic guitar. I didn't have a shirt on, and I said, Phil, I want to play you this new song. And so I started playing it. Not a special song, you know, real kind of simple. And but I know it became popular through the years because a lot of times when I go out and play with a live band, a lot of times the opening acts would be playing the song. But it's got like 5 words. But Phil started adding in his incredible Everly Brother harmonies. Yep. And the next day we took it over to a shelter and recorded it. And the thing that's kind of cool about this, and what I'm doing here tonight, I hope it is for you, is that this is pretty much exactly what Phil heard that night 40 years ago. Respect my insanity. Love you, love you, love. 3 persons is a thought in the side of romance. Oh, baby, oh, no, no, baby. 3 persons is home, give nobody no chance. Oh, baby, oh, no. I wonder what good it is living in this pyramid. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love. Any of you remember this? Is a thought in the side of romance. Oh, baby, no, no, baby. 3 persons you hold, give nobody no chance. Oh, baby, no, no, baby. And when you're thinking of me, respect my insanity. Love you. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love. 3 persons, 3